to be with this person is to also be with their mental disorders, mental health issues as well. Because what do you, if your partner, someone that you love, or a friend needs something from you to be like, hey, whenever I get angry, can you please, like, can we please take a step back and like blah, blah, blah. Is that too much? If it's too much for you, of course, understandable. And I'm glad you know where your boundaries are. But again, there's some people who love people enough to do that. And I think that that's really important to sit there and understand that, hey, this person is baggage and I can sit here and love them and their baggage, you know? And if you can't do that, then obviously, congratulations for finding your boundaries, but you can't discredit the other people that can, you know? Because if someone that I love, especially since I have BPD and all these PTSD and all these issues with me, if someone that I love, friend, partner, anything, comes to me and says, I have baggage, I wouldn't turn them away, because I can take the baggage and I can help them, you know, because I've been through a lot and I can sit here and do that, which is why I say people with BPD should, just basically any mental health issue, should date someone with trauma. Because as someone who has a lot of trauma, I can be the one to help someone else, you know? That if someone that I love, even if it's someone that I don't love, I help you guys a lot too, that I want in my life is going through some issues, I know how to help them because I have it, you know? So, and I know how to understand them because I have it. You know, it's hard for people to understand things they've never experienced. So people who have had things handed to them their whole life, and I'm not saying that that's an issue, I'm saying it's like an example. People who have had things handed to them their whole life, and that, again, not an issue. It's going to be harder for them to understand people with mental health issues. Because, trust me, I've dated a lot of people who don't have a lot of trauma like me, who don't have issues like me, and it's hard for them to... Not an issue. Let me get that clear. I have dated many people who hasn't really experienced a lot of trauma, who their probably worst trauma is arguing with their parents or not getting that shoe, you know, and that's good for them. I, you know, want them to have it. But again, it's harder for them to understand what it's like for people like me to sit here and have to work for everything that we have, you know, because I used to have this one friend who bragged about everything they got. They got a bunch of money for their birthday and they would rub it in my face, and they wouldn't understand why I'd be, you know, I'd be like, good job, congratulations, I'm proud of you. And then I'd step back and I'd be like, well, shit. And I'd get kind of low because they don't understand that I've never had that money before, you know? And it's like, when they're rubbing money in your face, it's hard for you not to just sit back and be like, well, that's concerning for me, because they don't sit there and understand that, hey, I've had to work for everything I got. I got $16 in my account. Now you're rubbing money in my face, you know? So it's hard for those people to sit there and understand, and they're going to be like, oh, why aren't you happy for me that I got this money from my family that I worked for, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you don't understand it because you haven't went through it like us, you know? And it's going to be really hard to date someone, but it's not impossible to date someone when you have a lot of baggage and their baggage is kind of low. It's going to be harder for them to understand you. And I think that's really, really, really important in a relationship, is if you've had things handed to you, date someone who's had things handed to them too, because I don't promise you, but I'm most likely you won't be able to handle this person with baggage. From experiences and from seeing other people's experiences as well. But if you have had things handed to you and you want to sit there and work with this person who has a bunch of baggage, props to you. You got to be patient and you got to be understanding, and you got to at least try to understand what they're saying, you know? But everyone that I've dated that has had things handed to them, I've ended up being too much, and that's 100% okay. It's not their fault. It's not my fault. It's boundaries that were broken, So you move on to the next. You know, it's not that big of a deal. So I don't blame people whenever they leave me, because I'm like, I get it, okay? I get it. I'm a lot. Joanna, thank you. I get it. I can be a lot. You know, so can the next person with BPD and all the issues that I got. They can be a lot as well. And if I'm not, I don't know, if I don't fit this image that you have of me in your head, please move on. You know, please move to the right. Exit stage left, you know? So I think that it's really important to sit there and understand that, you know, if you have these mental issues, you got to understand what you need from friends, partners, family, just anything. Do two people with BPD work? I would say so. But it depends how much the two people understand their BPD. Depending. Because I understand my BPD pretty well. And it's going to be harder for me to sit here and be with someone with also BPD if they don't understand theirs as well. That's why I say you got to work on yourself before you start dating someone else, you know? Are you into dom and sub stuff? Yes, but not too excessive. I'm a soft dom, if you know what that means. Children, cover your ears. I'm a soft dom. If you don't know what that means, don't worry about it. And I like bratty subs, if that makes sense. Can you back up and just stand there? Why? Makes me feel so awkward. Joanna, you're a goat. I love you. Time to go Google people. No! This is my at-home look. Because when I make TikToks, I gotta look good waist up, but not waist bottom. Thank you, Brianna. Have you had any positive long distance relationships? My last relationship was a positive long distance relationship. We both made it work, you know? It wasn't the distance that destroyed us, it was our communication, and I think that's really important. They can work. Best advice, always look forward to something. Whether it's a package in the mail, whether it's the FaceTime date, or someone comes to visit, you go to visit. Always look forward to something, because if you don't have something to look forward to, it's going to be hard to stick in that relationship. So even if it's the smallest things, look forward to it. Plan something, you know? Whether it's, hey, tonight we're going to play some video games, or we're going to watch a movie on FaceTime, you know? Just little things matter. My name is Maihua. Period, Brianna. Brianna and Shania are the perfect example of long distance relationships working. Perfect example. We're AP in Dallas. AP is at home. Dallas is at home. AP is in North Carolina, and Dallas is on Call of Duty, I think. This is you shooting your shot. I gotta dodge it, because I'm not ready. And the next person that I want to date, I don't want them knowing I'm on TikTok. So I don't have to worry about people using me for clout. So yeah. I kind of just want to start off as strangers. They don't know me. They've never seen me before. We start off strangers and we fall in love that way, you know? So I don't think I'm going to be dating anyone, like, on social media anymore, because it's like, yeah, and I'm going to have some FBI, my friends who are FBI's, background check you. proud of you. I'm glad you're able to come out and be happy with yourself. I'm glad that I can be that inspiration. Grandma Nikki is out with Vane right now. They're at dinner with some people. I couldn't go because first of all, I'm broke, and second of all, I don't like sushi. Is it bad I get anxiety over saying yes to being in an official relationship? No, it's not. That means you have commitment issues. Early signs of commitment issues are maybe committing to a certain house, committing to a certain style of clothing. It's just early signs of commitment issues. It's like committing to anything, committing to a job, committing to all this stuff, and it will lead into committing into a committed relationship. And that just means you're scared. Ooh, I don't know, because I don't have commitment issues, you know? So I couldn't really tell you much about it. I just know the early signs of it because my ex did have commitment issues. But if you're scared to do something, do it scared. Thank you, Hayden, for the crane. Best advice I could give you. If you are scared to do it, scared to commit, do it scared. What's the worst that can happen? You get fired from your job? Ooh, move on to the next. You get broken up with? Ooh, move on to the next. You know? Do it scared. Because, you know, I'm scared to fall in love again. I'm scared to have friends. I'm scared to have anybody in my life. But you know what I'm doing? Doing it scared. I'm not really looking for a relationship right now. But if I was, I'd be terrified. I'm terrified because the idea of being in love again just scares the hell out of me, you know, because I've been through a lot. But I'm not going to let it stop me from finding the love of my life. Please don't bring up my ex. I just use her in examples. Wish her the best. I will always love her. Hope that she's doing everything that she wants to do in life. But, yeah, I would appreciate it if we don't talk about her. Hair 360. There you go. I got burned today. It's pretty bad. Ah, Brianna, you always get burned. You need to put some sunscreen on or something. Why do you keep asking that? I'm not gonna answer, obviously. Elected. I don't know how to say your name. Nemo! Oh my god, I haven't talked to you in so long. How you doing? I think you guys are talking about Olivia Rodrigo. I'm dating Olivia Rodrigo. I don't think you guys know this, but I'm dating Olivia Rodrigo in my dreams. No, she broke up with me. Everyone's broken up with me. Never broken up with someone. But I'm good, Nemo. How are you? But again, it doesn't matter who's broken up with someone and who didn't. If it's bad for them, they should leave. Me, I have abandonment issues, so even if it is bad for me, I don't leave. But I'm glad that everyone who has left me, because definitely learned a lot. Wait, are you single? I am single, yes. I love everyone and I wish everyone the best. That's it. You going to the wedding? What wedding? Did Vonnie learn to transition? Yeah, Vonnie was just being stupid. Are you still friends with Ethan from Loveland, Colorado? Yes. We don't talk as much, but I am still friends, yes. I'm gonna move this because I don't feel like standing anymore. Oh. Hello. Can you guys hear me? Is it good? I don't like this either. I just like this lamp because it gets all the good lights and lightings and shit, you know? Now I look like I'm telling a bedtime story. Welcome. Fuck. I did do a little, like, a long conversation about, how BPD can affect your relationship, you know? I already did do a long discussion about it. Where would you want to travel in the future? Canada to you, Brianna. BPD is borderline personality disorder. I can't really explain it very well. I tried my best, but you can look it up on Google. What's your sexuality? I would say queer. I'm queer. I didn't know you had BPD. I do. I didn't, Meg, thank you for the coral. I didn't, accept it until a few months ago. I was diagnosed when I was a kid, and I told myself, no, I don't have it, because I didn't, I fed into the stereotypes of it. Because all people do, when they hear BPD, is assume crazy, you know? Bro, I thought you blocked me. Who are you? I didn't mean that in a mean way. I was just wondering, what did you do? I am single, yes. Nothing special. Glad you're doing good. Glad you're doing good too. Oh, I understand. I see what happened. So ever since something happened with my account, I guess, all the people that I blocked were unblocked, so I had to go back and block some people. But I guess that's why you're unblocked now, because I think, yeah, people that I blocked, became unblocked. Dude, downtown Loveland has changed so much after you left. I guess. I don't know. But, welcome back. I don't know why I blocked you, but welcome back. Do you miss AG? No. We are not friends. Lolo! Lolo, is this your freaking, like, 800th account? Are you and Piper on better terms? I mean, we haven't talked. I only talked to her in her live that one time, but, I think so, I guess. I don't know. I do want top surgery eventually, yes. Yes, bro, your hair got so long. Yeah, I'm, growing it out. Like Harry Styles. We should hang out again. If you don't know why I'm not friends with AG, it shouldn't matter. Because I did talk about it, a few months ago. But, I learned my lesson to just keep it off social media. Which era Harry? Not Harry to where it's, like, down here, but, like, this comes, I don't know, pretty long. Hi, Alex. Let's be friends. Me and my girlfriend want to take you out to tacos. If you're paying, I'm kind of broke. You remind me so much of my ex, to be honest. I'm sorry. I hate to be that trigger for you. Do you speak Spanish? I do not. I'm Asian and white. Doesn't mean I can't speak Spanish, but I know, like, hola, ¿cómo estás? Type beats. And I know you guys are gonna make fun of me because I said that so Caucasian. I only know the song in French. It's like, dans mon esprit tout diva, je m'appelle ton yeux. But I am part French. But I don't speak it. Dans mon esprit tout diva, je m'appelle ton yeux. Can you speak Hmong? 안녕하세요. 꿀lumpe Maihua. Thank you for the paper crane. What's wrong? I'm not with anyone, so I don't know who you're talking about, but I'm not with anyone. Trying to go hang out at the van. Oh, thank you for the heart. I'm trying to go to hang out at the van store for hours and never buy anything because it's too broke. Oh my god, that's all I've ever wanted to do. And I also want to go, like, a thrift store and we pick each other, like, outfits, but no one ever really wants to do that for me. And if they do it with me, they're so boring. They're like, I'm an Aries, I get bored easily. They're always like, oh, can we go now? No, we've only been through one outfit. We need to go through, like, 5. Come on. Do you like being Hmong? Sure. I don't really have a choice, but yeah. If I could pick what ethnicity I am, I'd probably do, like, Cuban and Hawaiian mixed together. Come to North Carolina, go on a date with me. Well, you're a few months a little late. I was there. I lived there for a while. Have you ever met Maddie? Yes, I met Maddie Westbrook. We just didn't record it because it was, like, late at night and we were just hanging out with a bunch of people. What am I doing right now? I'm watching the Vampire Diaries, and then I just got on live because I missed you guys. Do you like British accents? I do. Someone asked why I haven't deleted any videos with, exes, because it's a lot. I don't care to. Thank you, Ash, for the confetti. And it's, like, good memories, you know? I'm not gonna forget those good memories, and I just don't care to delete them. It was a part of my life, you know? So, like, on my, YouTube, which is Maihua Lee, go follow my YouTube. I am posting more on there. I actually just posted me yelling at my TV screen while I'm playing Call of Duty. Yeah, on my YouTube, if you go down to, like, some of my first videos, it's with me and my ex from Colorado. And people are like, why haven't you taken those down? It's because it's part of my life, you know? It's not something that I cared to take down. It's something that, happened. So I'm not gonna go back down and delete every video with my exes, because I don't care to. It's like, it happened. It's part of my life. No matter what happened. My favorite character on the Vampire Diaries is definitely Liv. Do you guys know that? Luke and Liv? I don't know. I think it's my official main cast character is Caroline, my favorite, but I really, really, really like Liv. She's the witch that you meet in like season 7. I love her. She's one of the twins in the Gemini Coven. I love her because she's literally the type of woman that I'd date. She's fucking feisty. Do you guys know who I'm talking about? Want a break from the ads? Click this link. Watch this minute video, and you'll get 30 minutes of ad-free music. Blonde with curly hair? Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Do you know Nas? Who's Nas? Like Lil Nas? Lil Nas X? I don't know him personally, but I got a tattoo because of him. It's this one. Never watched Vampire Diaries. Brianna, you better get on that. Because I'm pretty sure you're going to know exactly who I'm talking about, because you're going to be like, yep, that's Mahua's type. Toxic, but like the fun toxic, not the really bad toxic. That's the type of relationship I like. I like the picking fun at each other, getting naughty, and then like, when it's serious, and then also like romantic. The toxic romance, not the toxic. There's a fine line between toxic and toxic. Kai and Liv are the best Gemini Coven members. Y'all just like Kai because he's attractive. I hate him. I don't like Kai. He's funny too, but still. Only an Aries would say that. Period! I like the toxic fun because I get bored easily. And that's really mean to say, but I do get bored easily. But yeah, I think I just need another fire sign. Or Pisces. Because Pisces are like the low-key should have been a fire sign type beat, but there was a fine line between it. So, like, I'm an April Aries, so March Aries are more aggressive. So if you meet a March Aries, they're more like Leos. But me, like, I can be mean and I can be a bitch sometimes, but I am mainly soft and ooey gooey. I really like Leos They're just too narcissistic for my taste. But I do like Leos. Okay, enough about zodiacs, because everyone's going to be like, how do you feel about this? How do you feel about that? And I've already been through, like, all of it. Every live. Soft and affectionate, but also I can be a bitch. What's your rising? Okay, I'm going to check on my Snapchat what's my rising and my moon or whatever. And you guys tell me what you, like, if you're an astrology geek, let me know what it is. Does anyone know what... I'm a moon Sagittarius and a rising Taurus. Does anyone know what that means? I'm an April Aries, moon Sagittarius, and rising Taurus. Does anyone know what that means? I would definitely date another non-binary. Yeah. So I'm an April Aries, moon Sagittarius, and a rising Taurus. Rising is how you display yourself to others. Moon rules is your emotion. What did I say I was again? Rising Taurus and moon Sagittarius. Moon Sag, baby boy, I'm sorry, but you put up a front. What does that mean? What does that mean? Putting up a front. Handsome just hits different. Thank you. You hide your emotions almost too easily. I mean, sometimes, but like usually if I'm upset about something, people know. So. Good night, Brianna. Good luck at work tomorrow. How do you feel about neo-pronouns? What is that? I'm not educated enough on that. What is a neo-pronoun? Yeah, I hated Damon and Stephanie's mom, of course. Oh, those. I don't know how to say them. It's like Zem. Is that what it is? I don't personally want to use those. But I would use them if you have them. But yeah, I don't use neo-pronouns. I just use... So my pronouns are basically he, she, they, but and then like, oh, thank you for the coral. I don't know how to say your username. But I prefer they or he. But I don't care if you call me she, I won't correct you. Neo-pronouns get hated on so much, but it literally doesn't matter. It doesn't... What people decide to call themselves shouldn't have an issue with you. And if you don't feel obligated to say their pronouns, then don't be around them. If you have to talk to them, use their pronouns. What is that going to do? Take 2 minutes of your life to just say someone's pronouns? Like, get over yourself. Like, if someone wanted to go by, like, thank you for the confetti. They want to go by dog. Like, what's up, dog? I'd say, yeah, dog. Oh, yeah, dog over here don't want to talk to you or something like that. Like, it takes basically no effort to just speak someone's pronouns. And even if you don't agree with it. And with someone misgendering you, it depends if they're doing it on purpose or if they're actually doing it accidentally, because I have a lot of people who accidentally I have a lot of people who accidentally misgender me, but it's not that big of a deal to me. I won't correct you. Unless I choose to go by he and they only. It's not that big of a deal to me. But again, depends if they're doing it on purpose or if they're doing it on accident. If they're doing it on purpose, kick their ass. If they're not, just correct them, you know? I did finish Outer Banks, and I think I might rewatch it after I finish watching the whole TVD series and then the originals. Hi, Chloe. Thank you for the roses. Damn, girl. Or he or they. Whatever you choose to call yourself. Hey, Shania. Your little boo thing was on here earlier. Favorite character in Outer Banks? Sarah, because she's hot. Favorite movie genre? Action romance, definitely. Should watch The Legacies. The Legacies is so trash. The only way I'd ever watch The Legacies is if Josie and Hope get together. If not, then I'm not fucking watching it. I watched the first season, but it's fucking weird. Tooth Fairy, Santa Claus, Krampus. Are you serious? Or was all that in the Vampire Diaries and The Legacies? I mean, in the originals. That's on the originals? Freaking gas. Keep it the 100 though. After What's-Her-Face, the lesbian, died, I didn't watch it anymore. So y'all let me know if Josie and Hope ever get together, because other than that, I'm not watching it. Freya was the one that was lesbian in the originals. If you had to change your eye color, what would you change them? I changed them to like gray. Oh, thanks for the heart. Would you date another gender fluid person? I would. Yeah, y'all spoiling the originals for me. Oh, sorry. I don't watch Orange is the New Black. I watch Orphan Black, if you know what that is. If you're a lesbian, you have to know what Orphan Black is. I'm not cute. Nothing I do is cute. Lesbian here, I don't know Orphan Black. Then you better look it up and watch it. You can watch it on illegal websites. It's not anything. I don't know what Orphan Black is. Oh my goodness. So Orphan Black is basically this amazing actor, Tatiana Maslany. Basically the whole show is about the main character, Sarah, finds out that she's a clone, and there's a bunch of her. There's and then there's people who created the clones want to keep tabs on them. Some of them want to kill them. Some of them want to save them. There's religion involved because clones are against people's religion, so they try to kill them. All this bullshit. I just watched it because of Cosima. Cosima's the lesbian. And Sarah's really hot too. And guess what? Tatiana Maslany plays all these different clones and kills it. Kills it. Like, you can like, you know that Tatiana Maslany is just this one person, but it makes it seem like there are a bunch of her. I don't know, like, it's just so crazy because Tatiana Maslany is so freaking talented. She had to do a British accent, she had to do a hillbilly accent, she had to do English accent, American, sorry, and she had to do soccer mom accent. Like, it's so, she's so, and there's like a transgender clone, like male, female to male, in there too, and it's freaking crazy. Tatiana is so talented. So definitely you should watch Orphan Black and tell me your thoughts about it. Yes, there's lesbians. Her name's Cosima. Did you watch Atypical? I did. I finished it. Don't spoil Atypical. I will not. Have you seen Fear Street? I have not. It's too complicated to understand. I don't know what's going on with them. There's a killer, people die. That's all I really kind of know, and they're in different time zones for some reason. I don't understand what's going on. I tried watching the trailer and I thought it would explain what the hell was going on, but I don't understand what's going on. Why are they in 1966 or something like that? Why are they somehow in high school now and then they're now back in the day? Like, I don't understand what's going on with Fear Street. If you could explain it to me, I probably might watch it, but I don't understand what's going on. Like, is every movie different? Like, I don't understand. Did you watch it from the beginning? The beginning of what? The first movie? I haven't watched any of it because it's so confusing to me. I don't get how they're in high school and then now they're in now they're like back in the day where people got hung for this and that, and then now there's a killer. Someone's head gets through a meat grinder or something. I don't understand it at all. It all connects, you shall see. But I don't understand why. I know there are lesbians in there and I get it, great. But I don't think my mind is like... No, every movie completes the other. The last part basically shows what happens back in the day for all the curse. Oh, there's a curse! There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Is this like friend group cursed or something? Well, how the hell are they getting traveled back in the day? I don't understand. Or were they alive back then? If they were alive back then, I would assume they wouldn't be in high school in mid-modern day. So, I don't know. It's like that one Riverdale episode where they were their parents. Oh, so back in the day... I don't understand. So back in the day, when they're doing, like, back in 19-something, whatever, the two lesbians, their moms were together, and the two same girls in modern day, what? What the hell? Glad to see you smiling. I feel better. Thank you, though. Thank you for noticing. Y'all so confusing. I don't understand. Each era is different people. They don't go back and forth, you know, but it all connects. I don't understand. I still don't understand. Okay, so the first movie is something to do with, like, a camp. Like, they're at camp or something, right? And the second one is, like, high school, and the third one is, like, back in the day. Am I right or am I wrong? Oh, the first one is from the high school. The second one is the camp. And then the third one is back in the day, right? What the fuck is going on? Have y'all watched The Kissing Booth 3? How trash was that? It's like they rushed the whole thing. Yeah, Kissing Booth 3 is out now on Netflix. So bad. So trash. I was rooting for Marco too, not gonna lie. If someone waited that long for me, I'm sorry, I'd probably get with him too. This is random, but you're literally perfect. I wish you could find your forever person. It's hard to see you cry. I wish too, honestly. I have watched Below Her Mouth. Top notch. 10 out of 10. I don't like the ending though. I don't like how they just rush forward like that. I want to know how it happened and why it happened, if you know what I'm talking about. They rushed that ending for sure on Below Her Mouth. Hey Kira, how you doing? Did you ever date a fan? Never again. Sorry, I would never. Never again. I want to date someone that either knew me before I was famous, whatever. Knew me before I was on TikTok, or doesn't know me at all. Because I'm not doing that again. Because you never know if someone's just with you for the clout or if they're just with you because you have a lot of people on your... looking at you, you know? So, yeah. It's either you knew me before I was on TikTok or... blah, blah, blah. You've been through enough even. Ouch. I know. The next person I call my girlfriend, they're not my girlfriend forever until we get married. It's gonna be my 13th reason. It's a joke, guys. I'm sorry. Hello, Alex. How you doing? So yeah, do you ever become friends with your friends? I do. Brianna and Shania were one of my biggest fans, and they're my besties for the resties. What do you call your friends? I used to call them Bubbas, but that's kind of cringy now. So I don't know what I would call you guys. My weirdos, because we're all weird. Watch As Above, So Below. I did! That with my head. Not the best. I got COVID. It's okay, because you know what? You're going to survive it. As Above and So Below, if you ever want your mind fucked and you want to get scared a little bit, watch that. As Above, So Below. That... Jesus. Yo, Ezra, by now. Stop with that. Why are you asking me that? Have y'all seen As Above, So Below? Are you still friends with Piper? I wouldn't say we're friends. But I haven't talked to her in forever, just when I was on that live. And I tried texting her, but I think she changed her number or she just ignored me. Who knows? The movie was so good, but definitely scary. Very scary, bro. But I think that's the best part, is it was so scary, and then you have to sit there and try to understand what happened. I think you guys should research it before you start watching it, like what it means, because it's very confusing if you haven't, because I was confused at first, and then literally me and my friends that I watched it with sat there for like 2 hours talking about it. What's it called again? As Above, So Below. based on a true story. Ooh, is it? I didn't know that. That's crazy. Is there a lot of jump scares? Yes. And it's gory too, so. Sorry, bro, you handsome. You don't need females mentally. I know that, yeah. Thank you, though. I know I don't need anybody. What Dallas and AP are doing, it's none of anyone's concern. Just know that they are both happy, and that should matter to you more than what you think you know, you know? Because I know you guys think that you know what happened, but you really don't know what happened. The only people that do know are close friends and the people involved. So, and sometimes the people involved like to lie. But, again, y'all don't know what happened. There's a very valid reason for everything that happened, and there's very good miscommunication that happened, blah, 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 that you guys know nothing about. So I think you guys should stop assuming and stop bringing up the fact that you think you know everything because something was put on the internet, you know? They're happy. Let them be happy. You know, just because something is put on the internet doesn't mean you know everything. Oh, I got receipts. Yeah. I also got my receipt from McDonald's, but that doesn't mean I have to tell you the truth when I show it, right? It doesn't mean that, right? I could show you my receipt right now. And I could be like, I got, as you see, I got chicken nuggets. I got this. I got that. I got a drink. I got a McDonald's meal. But then I could be like, but what I did do is I gave it to a homeless person, right? I could say that, right? But in reality, I probably ate the McDonald's and I didn't give it to a homeless person, right? So toxic of people to go out and ask, out of their way to ask you about others' business. Yeah. See, that was a metaphor. Would you like me to explain it again? Because you guys seem to just not understand what I'm saying. I could show you a receipt that I got a McDonald's meal and tell you, hey, I got this meal and I gave it to a homeless person. But in reality, I actually ate the McDonald's, you know? So showing receipts can do a lot, yes. But again, it also doesn't tell the whole story. And this is for every piece of drama that you think you know. Even that I think I know, you know? So when people tell me drama, I'm just like, okay, cool. Cool. Because at the end of the day, did the people who were telling me drama, were they involved? No. But did they talk to me about it? Yeah. And do I always 100% believe it? No. Because I'm not involved. Like, I don't know why people are still hating on AP. Did she do something to you? She do something to you? Because last time I checked, she did something to Dallas, but Dallas could sit there and understand and talk to her about it, and they're good now. Because if she did something to you, then I understand why you got some beef with her. But did she do something to you? Because last time I checked, AP don't really talk to nobody. Did she do something to you? Let me know. What happened? Because she did do something to you that sounds like a you and her problem, but she ain't do nothing to you. Why do you not like her so much? That's why I don't spill people's tea on the internet, because that person did something personally to me, not you. And the worst, most toxic thing that anyone could ever do is try to get people on their side. When that person did nothing to your friend or whatever. Okay, if it's your friend, I understand they were there. They understand they may not like this one person. But if you have beef with someone, don't go around spreading some drama and some beef and some rumors to try and get some other people to hate this one person because you don't like them. Congratulations. Now you got 500 millions of other people don't like this one person because you don't like them. Unless they did something to you, you got no excuse not to like somebody. Or they did something to someone that you love. But if it's just like some stranger that you don't even know, you've never had a conversation with, and now you don't like them because of what other people said, what'd they do to you? My thing is, I used to stick up for this one person because, no matter what other people told me, I didn't experience it myself. So I continue to support this one person and be there for this one person. Then when I experienced it myself, the toxicity from this one person that everyone was telling me about, that's when I made my decision. And the most toxic thing you can do is be like, I told you so. No, I like to experience it myself. Because if people lived up to what other people were saying about each other, you know how many things people have said about me, and if people started believing all that stuff and being like, oh, I don't like you, you guys would think I'm such a horrible human being because of the stupid, false rumors and stupid things people have to say about me. Unless this one person has done something personally to you or someone that you care about, you got no reason not to like this person. And I know, but I care about this person. But have you had a conversation with this one person? You just see what's posted on the internet. Have you had an actual conversation with this one person that posted the drama? Or the person that they're talking about? No. So if that person is a cheater and you don't like cheaters, what'd that say? If you're talking about AP, again, there's a lot of information that you guys don't know. So, me personally, I don't fucking like cheaters. Hell no. You're a disgrace to humanity. If you don't want to be with someone, break up with them. But again, a lot of things you guys don't know. So you then don't like cheaters even though you never met them. Here's the thing. From my personal experience, people have called me a cheater because they heard from another party that I cheated. So when people want to call me a cheater and then everyone else thinks I'm a cheater now, you're going to hate me because of what someone said? When in reality, I never cheated a day in my life. Maybe on a world history test, but I've never cheated on a woman in my entire life. But if you choose to believe that because of what another person has said, do it. Go ahead. You know what? At this point, I don't even care if you don't like me. Y'all don't even know me. There are people who in my life has spread rumors. Trigger warning. This is a really big trigger warning. Trigger warning. All right. There's when I was in high school, this girl just didn't like me. She didn't like me at all. So she spread a rumor that I sexually assaulted her. That I got her drunk and we did things. But in reality, never, ever, ever had a drink with this girl in my life. And every time we did intercourse, she was the one who instigated it. And most of the time I didn't even want to, but I wanted to please her, So if it got around my school and then I got bullied for it because obviously people are going to believe the victim first and of course do that. But again, no one was willing to sit there and ask me, hey, what happened? What's your side? This girl did not like me at all. So she spread this rumor about me. And I'm not going to say who it was because y'all don't need to know that information. But she spread this rumor about me. And of course, people believed her. First of all, because she was really popular. And I was left in the dust. So I stopped going to school. Because I was like, why the hell am I going to go to school if I'm getting freaking told I'm this person when I'm not, you know? So it's like, there's a lot of things that people can say about you that aren't true. You know? I put that on my grandma, I have never sexually assaulted anyone in my life. And I promise you, if the day comes where I do, which it will never happen, I will not live not another day on this earth. Ever. Because I could not live with the fact that that happened to me as a kid and I just did that to someone else. Ever. So, never done that in my entire life. You can ask all the people that I've done stuff with. I have always asked for consent. Because my thing is I'm a touch me not. So in intercourse, what I love, my pleasure is pleasing you. And if I feel like you're not being pleased, I stop. And I'm like, okay. You know? I do have toxic traits. Everyone in this world does. I have jealousy. I get very jealous very easily because I've been cheated on many times in my life. And when I get angry, I say things I don't mean. It's part of my BPD. I self-destruct a lot because I found peace in being upset and sad. So sometimes I like to self-destruct, to go backwards. And if I feel like someone's gonna leave me, or let's say they're complaining about me a lot, in my head it sounds right that if I'm hurting someone so much and they're complaining about what I'm doing wrong all the time, I'm gonna try and leave for some type of reassurance that I shouldn't. It's bad. It's really toxic and really bad. I understand. You don't need to tell me, okay? It's just what I do. Because in my head, I convince myself that it's okay to try and leave. And if they fight for me to stay, then that's my answer of, you know, if I should stay or not. Because obviously if they don't fight for you to stay, then you shouldn't stay, right? I don't know. Ugh. It's so bad. I understand. It's like what this one quote in this book said. Hold on. I gotta find it. Hold on, it's in this R.H. Sin book that I've been reading. It's this quote. It's this quote. Thank you for the heart. Oh, where is it? Oh, they burned that bridge just to see if you were willing to swim towards her. That's what it's like. So it's like me burning a bridge, willing to see if you would swim towards me, I guess. That may be toxic for you, but that's just how I'm wired, I guess. The book is called One More Before Goodbye by R.H. Sin. My ex actually got this for me. Appreciate her for that. Because she knew I love R.H. Sin books. It's a good way to cope with self-destruction. The same way you built a house, this is metaphorically, the same way you built a house in the despair and darkness that you felt your whole life is the same way you should make it a habit to start building a house in the happiness when you were in there. Because, you know, metaphorically, you have created a house in the despair and sadness and brokenness of your life because that's all you've ever known. So you made a house there, right? Make it a habit. So here's the thing. When you built a house in the despair and sadness and all that stuff, and when you tiptoe into happiness, you think of it as temporary. You think of it as, oh, I'm going to end up going back home because, you know, everyone always ends up going back home after a vacation, right? You think of the happiness as a vacation. Think of the happiness as a home now. You know? Start building the house the same way you started building the house in the despair and darkness. Start doing things differently and start making that happiness your home. You know? If you understood what I was trying to say. I'm whatever you want me to be. You want me to be a trash bag? I'll be a trash bag. Can you play Fortnite again one day? I tried playing it a couple days ago, but I have PTSD and Fortnite triggers me a lot. So I have to slowly take back that trigger. So I played one game of it and then I got mad because of the sweats. And then I got triggered, so then I stopped playing. It's the first live I've ever joined. I enjoyed it so much. Well, I'm glad. I hope you come back again. Wasn't LA too expensive to move in? Well, that's the thing. Me and my manager got a 1-bedroom apartment, so my room is in the living room, as you can see. And she pays more because she got the bedroom. So, yeah, my room is the living room. What's going on? She's good. I haven't talked to her in a while. Last time I talked to her, I told her that our birth mom was dying. Because my birth mom texted me out of nowhere saying that she was dying. So, that was weird, but... Next tattoo, I don't know. One more question. If you build a house in the happiness, how do you stay there even when you're sad? Thank you for the little thank you. The same way you stay in despair. Start thinking about what made you stay in the darkness and the sadness and the heartbreak. What made you stay there? Because it's different for everyone. What made you stay there? In the same way that you stayed there, stay in the happiness. Think of the darkness as a vacation now, instead of thinking of it as a home. You know? What's wrong with your birth mom? I don't know. She said that her lungs are really bad, but she hasn't been in my life for 20 years, so. Part of me is sad. Part of me is disappointed. Part of me is angry. At the end of the day, can asking for reassurance a lot be too draining? If it is too draining for the other person, they're not worth it. They're not worth your time and effort to ask for reassurance. Because reassurance isn't such a big thing that everyone thinks is. Because I talked about this one time when people were coming at me. I need a lot of reassurance. I need a shit ton of it. You know, there might be days where I text you and I'm like, are you cheating on me? I'm not accusing you. I know it sounds like I am, but I'm just in need of reassurance, you know? I could definitely communicate that better and be like, I need reassurance so you're not cheating on me. But you know your big three. In zodiac signs, my big three is definitely Leo, No. Leo, Aries, Pisces. So Leo, Aries, and Pisces. What's 4? I don't fucking know. I just know those are my top 3. Reassurance can easily be as in a phone call and being like, hey, I'm at this party. I love you, and I want you to know that I wish you were here. And since you're not, I'm going to be thinking about you, and I'm going to be bragging about you and showing everyone how attractive my partner is. That's a code of reassurance. Did it take much? No, just one phone call. You didn't have to spend no money. And reassurance without being asked means so much more than when you have to ask for it. You know? Because that's understanding when your partner needs reassurance. Because with me, my main trigger is getting cheated on. So, like, every time my significant other hangs out with, like, a guy or a girl who likes a girl, I get kind of sketched. I'm just like, oh, you know, I'm not going to stop them from doing it. I'm just going to be like, oh my God. So when they reassure me, without me having to ask, oh my God, that's a big turn on right there. You want your coochie, eh? You want your coochie, eh? Alright guys, I'm gonna head off now so I can probably watch the Vampire Diaries. I've been on here for like, what, an hour and a half? So, yeah, I'm gonna watch the Vampire Diaries and then I'm gonna sleep. So, goodbye. Have a good night. I love you all. Have an amazing day. Night.